what's this lesson about? This lesson is designed to help you enhance your communication skills, emphasizing clarity, assertiveness, and adaptability, which are really essential for conveying your ideas, also collaborating with others, and then influencing the outcomes in your career. So the objective for May is to develop your ability to communicate confidently and clearly across different professional settings. Connect with others in a different way, really build that trust, and be able to express your ideas effectively. Now, there's two forms that you can fill out. One of them has to do with your communication style, naturally. The second one has to do with aligning your communication style with your career goals. So it's really looking at the role of communication and how it relates to career success. The other form is about building clarity and conciseness in your communication. So let's just start off with the first one, with the different styles. This is a very short survey to get a general idea of what your primary communication style is. And we can do a deep dive using a DISC assessment if you'd like to do that. And that's an optional thing. If you're interested in, you'll have a 44-page report. It'll go in depth in your communication style and what your strengths are, and then how to communicate with people that are different. But in the meantime, there's a short survey that'll give you an idea of who you are, how you show up, what your preference is, and then maybe how to address people that are different. The other worksheet is building clarity and conciseness in your communication. So it's how you craft a really clear message. How do you structure your thoughts before speaking? How do you structure your thoughts before writing? You're going to focus on being brief, making it simple. Focus on clarity and conciseness. Just eliminate all the unnecessary jargon. Just get down to what you're truly trying to say. And then another way of building clarity is really active listening skills. So becoming better listeners is really, really critical for understanding what people need, what they're asking for, how they want to connect with you, and what kind of challenges they have. And so when you understand these things about people, then it helps build empathy, connection, really coming together on common ground so that you can respond thoughtfully to the different conversations that come up. The other thing I want you to think about is the power of asking questions. Exploring what type of questions to ask. And I'll say this, usually when someone comes to you with a question or a situation, what's really going on is about 5 questions deep, 5 whys deep. So really try and explore through different lines of questioning until you get to the core of what they're really asking you. Even though the first question they have is probably not even close to what they really want to know. If you have not read the book, Never Split the Difference, this is by the #1 FBI negotiator. He never lost a hostage negotiation. If you haven't read that book, it's a great way of trying to really connect with someone that you're working with, whether it's an adversarial situation or it's a friendly situation, doesn't matter. But he has a technique that's really helpful, and he calls it tactical empathy, but it's really trying to find out what's going on inside the person, and what their real challenges are and what their needs are. And when you can help people solve problems, partner with them to try and help them solve their own problems, this is when you're going to start really building trust and building a connection that is far more deeper than just transactional. Okay, so these are what the 2 worksheets are for. If you have any questions, you can put them in the chat, in the Facebook page. Happy to answer those. Or there may be other people in the Facebook page in that community that can help you, with answering those questions. But those are the two worksheets. Please take time to do them because it will make a big difference if you're taking the time to really do some self-awareness, and do some vision casting. Because without vision, people perish. Without vision, people perish. So this is one big golden nugget that you can do for yourself so that you can move forward and keep momentum instead of going backwards and wondering what happened. Thanks for tuning in, and I will see you soon in another lesson. Bye-bye.